Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the season Starcraft English comment. You're going to continue on with the ASL S18. This is round of 16, Group A, loser set 2. C versus JYJ. And so far the score is 1-0 in favor of C. Very strong. Is in favor of JYJ as it is expected. Who's that? Is that Terran? And these guys, do you recognize any of these people? I think some of them are famous Starcraft players. I don't know, in the Korean, in the European Starcraft scene, right? Yeah. Anyways, nice first game, and as expected, I mean, there's only so much that C can do. He's not that strong, and being in the round of 16 itself is already a miracle by C, so that's good. And some would say that being in the round of 24 is a miracle, but C continues to to show us that he's gonna be producing. Anyways, forward barracks now by JWJ, forward barracks also by C, but a little bit less forward, a little bit more to the back here. So I think advantage to C in this first encounter, because yeah, I think it all comes down to how many Marines each of these players will field in the opening game, in the opening part of the game here. Because if you make 2 Marines and you're able to apply the pressure against your enemy's 2 Marines, your enemy's 1 Marine, then that's going to be something. By the way, my heart is like kind of distracted right now because I'm scrambling to get the info for the previous game. So I apologize to you if my speaking it seems a bit distant. Seems like I'm not in the game, because actually I'm not looking at the screen right. I'm looking at some of the screen, and trying to alt tab back and forth between various screen. Looks like the barracks is completed, and we're gonna be having a correct scouting pattern by JYJ. So JYJ knows exactly that his enemy is gonna come. He's gonna try to destroy the Marine. Take some shot, 1 shot, 2 shot. The Marine need to run away as he's very beefy. Because he's gonna have another Marine in the back as he's gonna try to run around, as he finally would die. I think the second Marine is here. The second Marine is here. Marine running away by C. That's gonna be a good move because he senses danger. He knows that his enemy is making another Marine in the back. So now he's got 2 Marine against 1. He need to attack now. Attack now and do some damage. He goes and attack, but his enemy falls back. We have an SV to come out to buffer a little bit here, because okay, 1 Marine sniped very quickly, so this game might end very soon because we're like floating barracks. He's gonna try to come out here. He needs to find that weak Marine. He does know exactly where that weak Marine is located. But behind this, we're gonna be having both players gonna transition into the mech here. Looks like Command Center gets planted down first by JYJ, so JYJ is gonna take the initiative and go for some econ build, whereas C is gonna just take it. Okay, I think C also took his commands. Excuse me, I'm not actually paying attention to the minimap. But both players will just play on from here. Alright, we have the floating barracks from both players moving up, because JYJ's barracks a little bit more forward, and he will have a little bit shorter time, shorter distance to traverse to get into his enemy's main base. We're seeing the first vulture coming out from C. He's got 2 vultures right in the face of the barracks, so the barracks knows exactly. Okay, what is that? Okay, that's gonna be just an add-on and a second factory there from C. Both players are just gonna be reviewing the positions for the early shooter game. Vultures and Marines, 2 Marines, 2 vultures each. Looking forward to some kind of early engagements, but I think C, he's gotta be a little bit more careful, right? Because he's on the losing side. A single mistake would cost him a lot, so he's gotta be careful. Looks like JYJ goes for the aggression. He's got 3 vultures as he's getting transferred towards the new base, so things are looking very standard for both of these players. With these spawning positions, C's got a slight advantage in terms of drop. He can drop into the main of his enemy as he chooses. We're gonna be having nice focus fire. Marine coming out to support. 1 vulture died from each player, but now we still have Marine in the back for support, and a second vulture comes out. A reinforcement route is a bit faster for C, but he's lacking the number of vultures. SVs are not getting involved. There's going to be another attack there. That SVs need to get involved and repair. Repair is going to be fast enough, but that looks like the vulture gets repaired, but it dies. And where's the other bases? And looks like JWJ's got a nice advantage in the early stage of the game here. I need to snipe more SVs. More SVs are going to be falling. But we have another vulture coming out to support. The vultures need to get repaired. Looks like the vultures are not focusing on C's vultures, and JWJ just want to snipe as many SCVs as possible. At the last minute, all of the vultures from JWJ get pushed back and gets pushed back. And like I told you, in the early stage of the game, you know, it all comes down to 1 or 2 vultures difference, or 1 or 2 marine difference. And if you're not paying attention when the attack happens, you will lose forces faster than you can count fingers on your hand. Anyways, he's gonna try to mount a counter attack. He's got vulture with speed. Look at his reaction. He knows that he's on the losing side. He needs to play with super heightened concentration if he wants to win the game here. Yeah, anyways, what do we have going on here? Just more vulture positioning for JYJ. JYJ's got a nice advantage. He needs to just keep on pressing, and then he will see himself in the final game versus Rush, which we'll be looking forward to play. Of course, TVT, very mundane, very boring, very banal, but we have not had any Starcraft for the longest time possible, right? So might as well just enjoy the games here. Alright, what's happening? Absolutely nothing. A single tank comes out. Floating barracks come out. 3 factories from JYJ. And then the academy means he's gonna try to go for scanner. He's got the first group of forces. He's gonna be the guy who goes for the aggression and map control here, whereas C is gonna be on the back foot. He's clearing some of the egg. He's got a lot of vultures. I mean, he needs to make use of mines. If mines research is almost done, he needs to actually go out there, plant some mines, get some vision, and just pray for the best. Sometimes when you play Starcraft and you're the underdog, you are the lesser player in terms of skill level, you just need to kind of be persistent and hope that the other guy makes a mistake. Sometimes that's the way to win. You don't win outright by superior macro or micro. Sometimes you win because the other guy blunders, right? Anyways, we're just gonna try to go for a surround here. These mines will to provide some nice vision because Academy is not yet done anything for JYJ. JYJ is going to be super careful. But he's got some tanks now. Nice attack, and C is staying way too long. He needs to back up a little bit here. And he will back up. Vultures chasing the other vultures from C. Now C is behind by about 60 supply. Some small skirmishes. Of course, JYJ is fearful to not move out because he also doesn't have vision. Now we have 3 tanks, and the tanks are looking very strong. Pushing right across the map. Does C have tanks, and they have siege? I think he just finished mine upgrades, so siege will be a wow. But he does have the first tank. And there's no high ground to defend against, so C's going to be very careful. He might lose right here. He's going to try to hold it. But what is this map? Pantheon, right? I actually don't know what this map looks like, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But we're going to be having 3 tanks now from C. C is pressed back against his expansion now. He's got nowhere else to go back to, but at least he's got some tanks. He will take out 1 vultures. He pushes the enemy back, and JYJ doesn't have siege yet. But I would say that he would have siege soon. Yeah, Vulture's gonna try to come out, and small lapse of concentration by JYJ, losing some forces more than necessary, and C's regained a little bit, you know, after supply differences. It looks like under siege by C. These tanks are moving out. This is the wrong movement here. I don't know. C's got 4 tanks, but 2 tanks are way towards the back end. These tanks in the front are JYJ doing so much damage, but good volley. 1 tank is, oh my god, so many tanks exploding for C, and he loses every single forces. GG by C. Ladies and gentlemen, CZ has been eliminated from this season of ASL. That was a nice run, but not good enough. And I guess see you in the next ASL. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.